Hello YouTubers, Game Machine here with another update on my layout. Now if you can remember from my last video, the one with the buildings, you may have seen this at the end of it. That's right. My layout is almost complete. I was working on it yesterday and I managed to finish off the Quarry Mountain Tunnel area and all the electrical for the switches. And I wanted to point this out to you because I never really got the proper introduction. But if you look there, I made my own little tunnel portals. I made those out of air hardening clay. That's one of them. And that's the other right down there. I tested them and they work perfectly. Well, of course I had to chisel them down a bit, had to smooth them out. Also, here's how my little town is gonna look. The town of Anofa. It's gonna be a business area, not really much for living in. I still have to put a junction right there and a platform right here. I've already had those pre-made. It's from the Bachmann line, so don't worry about that. I still have to do a little bit on the buildings though, because I'm gonna put some paper on the inside of them to create the effect that there's dark in there. It's occupied or something. Also, let me get around here. I want to show you something. I'm going to give you a little glimpse at what to expect from my layout in the years to come. Well, let's start off for next year. See this plan here? This thing is going to be for Brendam Docks. This is going to be on a 4x8. This is just a rough idea, so I may not get everything here. So when I go to the train show, which is this weekend, I'll be getting things that are harbor based. This space that you see along here is all water. That's where I'm going to have some ships. I'm going to have storage houses and where these switches are, and probably some around here. Right here, I'm going to be putting the Diesel Works and the Scrapyard. That's right. The Diesel Works from the upcoming special Day of the Diesels of Thomas. And speaking of which, here is what my layout will look like in the years to come. This is what I hope it will look like. What you see here, this is what I've already done. This is Anofa, which is this here. Which is this whole area right here. The next one I'm going to be working on is Brendam. Then over here is going to be Whiff's Waste Dump and the Sodor Search and Rescue Center. But look at this. See that little loopity there? That's the underwater tunnel that leads to Misty Island. That's going to be a separate one. It's going to be on a 4x8 as well. This is going to be Marin and Maithwaite. There's going to be the fairgrounds here. There's going to be country-ish on this one. Over here is going to be the Steamworks for Farquhar and Gordon's Hill. And I'm going to add a little coal quarry in here somewhere. This is going to be another 4x8 here. This is going to be Knapford and Tidmouth. This is where Tidmouth sheds will be. This is where Knapford station yards will be, in the shunt and some yards as well. And this is going to be this part here, this 4x8 that you see here. This is going to be right behind Tidmouth sheds. That's what my layout will look like at a glance. For dimension-wise, it'll be 18 feet by 24. That's how big I want it to be. But I'm not sure I'll be able to achieve that. So now, onto the main addition. I have just finished doing the switches. I'm going to give you a little test run to show you that these work. There's a Spencer. Give him a run along the line just to... Oh, here it goes onto the siding. That siding Spencer just ran through, I'm going to have Henry and Emily on there. Now he's going into the tunnel. And here he comes. Now let's see if I can... Ah, dang it. It's not, connected, so I'm just going to stick that here. You look at Spencer run around just for a little bit. Now I get the... And I think he's come off. Yeah, he has. There we go. There it goes again. There goes the switch. I just switched it back. So Spencer should be running on the main line right now. Let's crank him up so it goes full speed. There he goes. Now I'm going to get him over into the shunting yard for the Tidmouth shunting yards. Slow him down. Now Spencer really doesn't like going on these things. Let's see. Okay, there's that one. Spencer's backing up. And he's stuck. He doesn't like going through these switch yards. Come on, Spencer. What's the matter? Now, the next one, and my wires came out again. So that's probably something I'm going to have to contend with. Okay. Back Spencer up into this one. And it works. Now, for Percy. Let's give him a little run. First, I'm going to get him up to speed. Get him running so his juices on high. Here he goes into the tunnel. He's going to be coming out over here. I'm going to have him run around just for a little bit. Now, for the train show times, if any of you are going to go see that, the train show is going to be open October 9th, which is a Saturday, from 9 in the morning till 5. And then on Saturday, October the 10th, from 10 to 2. So if any of you who are watching these videos I've been posting will have a chance to see me there. And along with my dad, who will be helping me, and I'll be selling some old HO stuff. Now, let's give Percy a little run through the little switch yard here. Back up. Now, this siding that Percy's popping into is where he'll be sitting, along with Thomas, Annie, and Clarabelle. And let me get him out. And wrong one. There we go. And then Percy's train, he'll have some freight cars that go along here. And his freight car just came off. He'll be going here. That's where his train will be located. Now, his freight car just disconnected. Now, let's go to the quarry quickly. Have Percy stop at a notebook station for a second. Okay, I'm going to have him back up now. If I can get him to run. There he goes. And his car comes off again along with him. So I may not be doing much, because the cars just like to keep derailing in that spot. I have no idea what the idea is, but basically these switches work. They do work. And then remember the take-along buildings? This is them right here. I repainted them. It's an engine shed and a plant that goes right behind the hoppers here. And there's just a tower there. Also, like I said in probably an earlier video, I'm going to have a pole that sticks out from here above the quarry, and I'm going to have Harold seemingly flying above that. Well, I'm sorry I can't do much right now, because I've still got a lot of work to do. As you can see, I still need to do the landscaping. I'm going to be putting a forest here, and maybe some trees here, and some other little things here. I'm going to put a road that runs through here, and here I'm going to turn this whole area into a gravelly area. And, well, that's basically it for now. And this is Geeb Machine, signing out.